Imagine a force so subtle it shapes your thoughts and redirects your ambitions before you even sense it, a force that masquerades as pleasure yet binds your freedom. Dismantling this grip is possible and liberating. Master craving, and you master existence itself. Recall times when desire cloaked itself as love, promising fulfillment but delivering emptiness. Freud saw hidden urges drive behavior. Jung taught confronting these impulses transforms them into creative strength. Across traditions, restraint is empowerment, conserving vital energy, clearing the soul's vision, and revealing suffering's root. Mastery demands inquiry. What void does this longing fill? You'll find it stems from lack, not genuine connection. In today's overstimulation, algorithms prey on hunger, keeping you chasing but never arriving. Ask, what if craving no longer held sway? Which choices and bonds have been shaped or broken by it? Such questions open the door to freedom. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not external events." Stoics affirm liberty springs from mastering impulses, and awareness is the first step. Recognize craving as a search for meaning, and you reclaim authority over your life. Consumerism and social media distract from purpose and presence. Lust reflects how we chase power, status, and novelty. Conquering it means reclaiming the present. Envision life free of fleeting temptations and filled with clarity and energy. Ancient wisdom and modern science converge. Mastering craving frees you from suffering and unlocks hidden potency. Neuroscience shows dopamine loops reinforce habits. Unchecked, craving erodes presence, wholeness, and freedom. Reflect on distractions you've sought to escape discomfort. Jung warned, unexamined impulses dictate fate. Pause when urges arise. Ask, what am I truly seeking? This doesn't kill desire but refines it into fuel for growth. Lust is societal. Industries profit from distraction. Markets thrive on appetite. Chasing pleasure trades false intimacy for loneliness. True power resides in discipline, aligning actions with values and safeguarding time and energy. Self-mastery makes you impervious to superficial pulls. Redirect desire's energy toward meaning, contribution, and connection. Traditions show how breath and intention convert raw craving into spiritual vitality rather than feeding ego. Imagine channeling energy once spent on fleeting pleasures into creation. Focus deepens insight and innovation. Historical geniuses practiced restraint to unlock breakthroughs. Free from craving's fog, you gain clarity to build and cultivate abundant relationships. Desire evolved into love of truth, beauty, and purpose. Jung saw libido as psychic energy. Unchanneled, it breeds turmoil. Integrated, it ignites transformation. Illuminated, craving allies with your creativity instead of fueling shame. Explore authentic intimacy. Mastering craving elevates desire into genuine connection. Augustine found true satisfaction in spirit, not sensation. Overcoming craving moves you from compulsion to clarity and communion. We'll uncover how to transmute desire into awakening. Sacred teachings show desire as path to liberation. Conquer craving to break collective chains of illusion and suffering. Moving through temptations unpossessed and perceiving reality clearly. Lust's true allure is escape, pulling you from the present into not yet. Yet joy resides in attentive presence. Mastering desire reclaims now, feeling sensation without surrender, experiencing longing without losing center. Freedom isn't indulgence or oppression, but awareness. Investigate cravings. What do I truly hunger for? What wound am I masking? Desires become messengers, revealing unmet needs. This insight unlocks transformation. The ultimate alchemy is compassionate self-embrace, acknowledging even flawed parts without shame. Staying with discomfort and emptiness fuels growth. You outgrow craving like a child abandons a toy, discovering aliveness in stillness. Presence resists distractions. You cease chasing ghosts, break free from old wounds, and stand grounded. That presence is awakening's hallmark. The return to your essential self rather than an abstract ideal. Don't resist life's flowless clings. True love receives. You radiate a calming frequency that uplifts amid chaos. This world needs presence over pleasure, clarity over noise, stillness over distraction. Ask, which life will I choose, driven by craving or guided by purpose? Each moment offers choice, flee or evolve. Repeatedly choosing growth reshapes destiny along a path of integrity, discipline, and genuine power. Mastery transforms reaction into response, craving into command, pursuit into becoming. True transcendence is not the absence of desire, but its mastery, a dance where you lead and desire follows. Practice presence. Notice tension when craving arises. Label it, and pause before reacting. These micropauses build self-command, making each situation from meetings to workouts a proving ground for sovereignty. Create rituals honoring vital energy, morning silence scanning your body and envisioning potential. Then journaling an intention to channel energy into a priority. This binds desire to purpose and anchors focus. When craving surges, use breath to transmute it. Inhale 4 counts, hold 4, exhale 6, Hold 2. This steadies mind and redistributes dopamine into calm focus. Then direct that calm into a productive task. Reinforcing. Evenings journal intense urges without judgment. Dissect triggers and underlying needs. Naming emotions weakens cravings. Invite accountability by sharing progress with peers. Accelerating growth through collective support. Transform work into an alchemical lab. Before projects, identify potential distractions, fame, approval, comfort, and set intentions to pursue excellence and contribution. This honesty turns output into catalytic sparks. Incorporate physical disciplines, martial arts, dance, HIIT to refine and redirect sexual energy. Immersive exertion channels craving into embodied expression, boosting stamina, focus, and mind-body unity over weeks. Guard your mind by curating sensory inputs, unfollow trigger. Embrace inspiring feeds. Limit screens to work and scheduled leisure. Cultivate analog experiences, walks, art, deep conversations to nourish presence and starve algorithms. Nightly gratitude ritual. Note 3 moments. Witness with full present sunlight on skin. Genuine laughter. Release after mindful breathing. This deepens awareness of reality's richness and diminishes craving's hollow appeal. Envision your future sovereign self. Vividly detail their habits, relationships, achievements, and inner state as if already living that identity. This vision becomes a guiding star, pulling you away from aimless craving toward intentional becoming. Celebrate milestones with non-indulgent rewards. Donate. Help others, reinforcing growth rather than fleeting pleasure. Redefining celebration as generosity amplifies mastery and aligns with deeper purpose. Your choices reverberate beyond you. Family, colleagues, and community absorb your frequency. Walking in calm authority grants others permission to do likewise. Your liberation becomes a collective gift. Integrate rituals, breathwork, and shared vision into daily life. As pattern emerges, transformation from reactivity to sovereignty unfolds. Genuine contribution, focused effort, and presence outshine worldly glitter. Stand at this horizon. Reaction gives way to response. Craving to command, pursuit to becoming. Ahead lies the ultimate insight. Mastery is a continual dance of leading desire, not its annihilation. Envision life with unwavering presence. Face challenges calmly, pursue ambitions with focus, and love with authentic intimacy. Past burdens dissolve, replaced by the buoyancy of sovereignty. Inhale this essence deeply. Engrave in your core, I am no longer captive to fleeting urges. I am sovereign over my mind and architect of my destiny. Recite daily to embed this vow, shifting from practice to lived reality. Each moment affirms sovereignty. Each choice either strengthens or diminishes mastery. Choose mindfully to live fully. Your habits you forge define achievements and legacy. One who conquers craving conquers the world. One who embodies presence transforms it. Embrace this calling and let your life prove that freedom, clarity, and power arise from mastery, not indulgence. Maintain humility amid ascent. Mentors and mirrors remind that mastery is humility in action. When setbacks occur, respond with compassion. Missteps reveal areas for further illumination and growth. This journey is personal, yet universal. Mastering desire echoes across human experience, proving true freedom lies within. Carry this wisdom as an invitation for others to explore their inner worlds through your example. Triumph measures not in trophies but in the steady rhythm of your heart. Unfettered, authentic, mastery hosts desire under a higher purpose that outshines fleeting urges, granting the freedom to be magnificently yourself. If these insights resonate, share. Which revelations sparked change? Which cravings will you release? Which truths will you embody? Let us journey together. Your transformation begins now. Now, anchor your day with micro-practices that reinforce presence. Before each task, pause to feel your body and mind aligning. This brief check-in transforms routine into ritual and desire into directed energy. When urges arise during conversation, note them silent. Label the impulse, craving for approval, need for control, then return focus to listening. This discipline deepens dialogue and fosters genuine connection. In moments of solitude, welcome rest without distraction. Sit with silence, observe tides of longing, and let them pass like clouds. In this spaciousness, you encounter the vital spark beyond want. Let your commitments reflect purpose, not fleeting desire. Before saying yes, ask, does this align with my deeper intention? This filter spares energy for what truly matters and prevents scattering your presence. Cultivate rituals that honor transformation, perhaps a weekly check-in. Review triggered cravings, chart growth, and refine intentions. This consistent appraisal ensures mastery remains active, not theoretical. When engaging creativity, set boundaries around sources of inspiration. If certain media ignite compulsive patterns, abstain temporarily. Instead, seek material that stirs insight, not restlessness. Curate with integrity. In relationships, extend compassionate space. Allow others to express needs without rushing to fill gaps. Your grounded presence invites reciprocal authenticity, dissolving superficial attachments. Embrace vulnerability as strength. When craving for certainty surfaces, admit. This honest stance invites deeper trust and reveals that true intimacy thrives in shared openness, not in forced assurance. Transform challenges into laboratories for self. If frustration peaks, observe its texture and origin. Use breath or movement to shift energy, then return with clarity. Each trial becomes proof of sovereignty. Celebrate progress through contribution. When mastery yields calm and focus, channel that into helping others. Teaching or mentoring amplifies your own insight and solidifies habits of presence. Guard evening rituals fiercely. Wind down with reflection, gratitude, and compassionate. Note where desires guided you wisely or led astray. This nightly practice cements lessons before sleep. Visualize obstacles as teachers. When cravings reappear in unexpected forms, all patterns each recurrence signals deeper layers to integrate, driving you toward fuller awakening. Embed affirmations into action, not idle repetition. When you assert, "I am sovereign," follow with behavior that proves it. Resist a small impulse. Choose the harder right over the easier gratification. Let action validate words. Stay humble amid milestones. If mastery yields notable achievements, recognize the role of ongoing vigilance. Success can breed complacency. Use achievements as reminders to deepen, not rest on, your practice. Foster a community of seekers. Share insights and challenges with peers committed to presence. Collective accountability magnifies progress and reminds you that individual mastery enriches the whole. Approach intimacy itself as an art, not a conquest. Desire shared presence rather than ownership. In this orientation, connections flourish through mutual respect for freedom and authenticity. When physical disciplines wane, renew commitment by revisiting foundational intent. Recall why you began, to transform craving into clarity. Let that recollection reignite discipline and sustain momentum. Trust the process even when progress seems subtle. Mastery unfolds in invisible shifts. A steadier mind, a quieter heart. These undercurrents guide you toward profound intimacy with life itself. End each cycle with gratitude. Thank your challenges, your cravings, and your capacity to choose. This reverence dissolves resistance and empowers the next phase of growth. Ultimately, authentic intimacy emerges when desire serves awakening. Lead cravings with wisdom. Let presence shape your interactions in your inner world. In this dance, you become both artist and canvas, painting connection with strokes of clarity and compassion. Stand at this threshold. Having mastered craving, you now radiate a genuine magnetism. Relationships deepen, creativity flows, and every moment brims with a live presence. Embrace this culmination and let your life exemplify the alchemy of desire transformed into authentic connection.